welcome to Trash Talk. I'm Lane.
I'm Derek.
I'm John, and I have a question. Why don't you guys like me?
We like you, John.
Then how come you didn't invite me to your fucking Super Bowl party?
I didn't have the Super Bowl party, John.
Oh, well then, I guess I'll direct my attention over there.
Welcome to
Why don't you like me, Derek?
Welcome to
We
therapy.
talked about it in the last episode.
You don't invite me to your birthday, damn it, Super Bowl parties? You don't want to play guitar with me?
I don't even have a guitar to play right now.
That's a lie.
They're all not strung up.
You're
Wow.
and you're using that as an excuse to not let me in your house when it's not official podcast business. You son of a bitch.
Hey, John, can I ask you something?
Is it because I'm loud and obnoxious and I stink?
That could be Lane as well.
That
I'm
is
casually-
me. That is definitely
I'm
me.
casually racist on accident?
That is it.
It's the Aunt Jemima jokes.
But you are here on the podcast. Can I ask you something about the podcast?
Yes, go ahead.
Why are you here on the podcast?
That's a goddamn question.
Why do you want to podcast?
Because it's fun.
It is fun.
It's like a band, but for adults.
a
With
band
midlife crises.
that just speaks knowledge from their mouths and
Knowledge is real stretch fun.
strings words together in some sort of poetry.
Oh,
When
God.
I drink, I have things to say.
And
Might
I
as well
feel
podcast.
personally attacked by that.
we all feel that
fine.
way.
Oh, are you saying why am I here? Because I can fuck off.
No.
I will take my talents elsewhere, where I'll just yell at video games at my own house.
We prefer you to yell at video games here and anywhere else.
I will tell
Really?
you my
I have some video
opinions.
games here. Did you want me to grab some? You can yell at them?
You just want me to go over there, just away?
No, I said I'll bring them in here.
Oh, do you like Harry Potter Legos, John? Oh, yes. You just distract me.
I
with
have a
you?
set of
No, I
Harry
haven't.
Potter Legos in the corner in that room.
I'm thinking about the video games. Oh, you do? Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
You have
It's
the
Hagrid's hut.
You have the
Wait a minute.
Whomping Willow?
No, it's Hagrid's hut.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was the
I keep,
Willow.
I keep forgetting I have adult money and I can go buy adult Legos. Not
I
adult.
did build a brand new Lego set. Started at Valentine's night with Emily. We finished it last night. It's a Shelby Cobra,
Nice.
and it's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
it's a
Oh, what?
wind-up car. You can drag it backwards, and then like do a little
Nice.
stand thing, and it just zips across the floor.
Those are Legos nowadays?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
the
Legos
Lego
are
Technics.
Shit. Legos are like
Jesus.
stuff you can do with Legos.
I mean, I bought my nephew some Legos that he could like make a game with like a little character that would jump over these things and stuff.
Like, well, there's like an interactive Lego.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
me. Yeah.
Well, they do
No,
this
it
stuff,
had
you
nothing
can
to do
like
with the Wii.
get the Lego app, and I think it does like a VR thing with your Lego sets. It picks up on and like animates some things or makes them interactable.
Wow.
There were some clever Swedes.
There's Swedish.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's Dutch. Whatever. Northern European. I don't care.
Scandinavian, at least.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Legos are pretty goddamn impressive. You know what else is impressive?
What's up?
Our topics for
Oh,
tonight.
fuck off. That is the lamest fucking... Dude,
I tried to draw it out a little bit,
it
but
didn't work.
also don't forget to email us at trashtalkomaha@gmail.com. We haven't heard about how much you guys love Name That Fart. That's why we're not doing it again tonight. But
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
go ahead and let us know about what you think about us tonight, I guess.
Let us know if you want us to bring back Name That Fight.
Yeah, because I'd really like to bring it back. Maybe, perhaps tonight we will get the opportunity to name one of John's farts.
We'll explain what we mean when we get there.
Well, I mean...
Don't
Save it for the show.
don't push it.
We're on the show. And I'm not going to... Don't push
For
it.
later in
Don't
the show.
Well,
We want them to stick around. This
when
is
the
the grand
when the
finale.
when the fart
Well,
comes
I
naturally,
don't have any farts.
we'll name
Well, now
it.
you gave up what it means.
Well,
well, I mean, okay. Remember a couple weeks ago? I was eating soup. My farts smelled like soup.
you had
You
soupy
kept talking
farts.
about that.
Yeah.
But I didn't like dig my nose in there to find out for myself.
Oh, well, you're lost, bud. No, I've extremely upped my protein intake because I realized I'm not
You said way earlier.
eating nearly enough protein because I need 147 grams of
So
protein.
you're just like eating
Oh, wait,
powder,
no
powder
carbs.
protein
yeah, so
now?
I'm drinking a lot of whey
Just eat
protein.
eggs or something. Don't eat Well, eggs will make you fart too. but-
Yeah, duh. Also, the amount of protein in eggs versus the calories doesn't match up. You know, it's like it's a lot of calories for the protein in an egg. Well, I can get 40 grams of protein for 210 calories.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
I can get a good look at a T-bone, sticking my head up with butcher's ass.
Wait, no, it's gotta be.
But yeah, it's
gotta be your bowl. Anyway, so I was like, okay, so I've like past couple days, I'm like, oh shit, so I've been really upping my protein intake. And last night, I like woke myself up farting, and it was horrifying.
Have you tried lighting one on fire?
Ooh, no.
Jesus, a protein fart on fire?
Oh, boy.
Is it worse than the beef farts from last week we talked about
Those are
in the
soup
temple?
farts.
No, we talked about beef farts
those,
in the
those
temple.
beef farts, those are sinful, not just stinky. Yeah, those
Well, aren't those the
are
best kind,
Those are
then?
heretical ass gas, not they were necessarily stinky.
All right. So,
Anyway,
first topic of the night is hookahs. Do you like them?
what the fuck? All right.
Are there even any hookah bars in Omaha anymore?
I remember that was a thing.
There used to be a lot of hookah bars in
Yeah.
there.
Well, I don't know a lot.
Derek's showing
At
off
least-
our hookah
At least
tonight.
one. I mean,
No,
there's
I
one
feel like there
downtown.
used to be one on Leavenworth. There used to be a couple downtown. There was like a couple out west.
I think wasn't
This
there
is
an
before vaping.
Indian bar underneath of an Indian restaurant
Downtown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was it the oven, Indian oven, or something like that?
Probably.
Was the restaurant?
Yeah.
I think that was the original one, if I'm not mistaken.
I remember because I worked at 13th and Howard. 14th and Howard. And I remember down the street and over a block. I think there was one downtown for a while. But
My brother spent his prom night
At a
senior
hookah
year
bar?
doing hookahs downtown. I think, it must have been Indian oven.
Yeah, I think it was a lot cooler thing back in the
That's
day.
it's super cool.
But it was before vaping was a thing, right?
Yeah.
There was no vaping. Vaping was not even a concept.
It's just a little hint
I think that's-
in,
I
some
think it's funny
fucking
how-
kid's eye.
Okay, in college, in like 2007, when like e-cigarettes were a thing, and you could like get like, the little long, thing with the cartridges, and I mean, you get like it's like
It would light up
I mean,
like
it was
blue
like
or
a
something.
fucking Mauser. You just, I mean,
Oh,
it
they
was
still
crazy.
have those though.
I was saying, but it was like that's like the very first thing. Next thing you know, there are these goddamn brick,
Yeah,
where you
Blowing
inhale.
stacks.
It's a fucking USB
insane-
drive.
Like, what the? How did it go from replacing a cigarette to look how much I can inhale? Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's all
I never
We're helping
steam
you give
pumped
up
and
tobacco.
everything.
I never understood that. Yeah, and then, like there was that place downtown that like right downtown for me, down the block from me that like blew up.
A vape shop?
Yeah, vape shop.
There's a
Back in
vape shop in
2011,
every
12.
neighborhood though now.
But then it finds out like basically if you smoke the brick for a day, you're like inhaling a whole cigar's worth every time you take the hit because the nicotine is so high. I was like, fuck. And then they came out with, inhaling water is bad for you? Oh, fucking surprise. I don't understand why that was a surprise.
Is
You're
that what they
inhaling-
say is bad? Is the
Yeah,
water?
you're inhaling water vapor. You think that's good for your fucking lungs?
Well, I thought there was like two different kinds where there was like an oil and a water vapor. And I am no vaping
there was
expert.
the propylene glycol was a whole thing because that's what you make antifreeze out of.
What?
Yeah, propylene glycol was the
Was the oil?
Yeah, that's what makes the vape part of it. But that was the whole thing back when it first came out.
Jesus. Yeah, I do kind of remember that.
And then Juul hit. That was super expensive.
Gotta be cool.
Who were fancy, and then Juul then nosedived because, again, it's like who'd have thought?
Teachers got involved.
Who'd have thought inhaling water
One
vapor?
quick Google search says inhaling water vapor is not bad for you. It's only an issue if the steam is extremely hot, in which case you can scald your respiratory chest.
Jesus.
Thank you
Well,
for
still.
the fact check. So why is vaping so hazardous? All the nicotine?
Well, probably because taking
nicotine.
in way too much nicotine.
Well, so
I'm trying to see if there's other stuff on the topic here.
I wrote my roommate, buddy in college, whatever. He was like addicted, like hardcore to nicotine, and he would go to
vaping.
He was super smart, but really stupid. Those
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
people?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So he would go and buy a pack of Wild Horse 100s. Yeah, he'd go to
Wow.
Walmart, Wild Horse 100s, and a pack of razor blades to cut the filters off the Wild Horses to smoke them, to get the full nicotine thing, right? And my only question with that was, why are you buying a pack of razor blades with every pack of cigarettes? How many cigarettes does it take to dull a razor blade?
Probably just dumb enough that he just throws them away or something. If every
I'm sure he-
pack,
I'm sure. Again, one of those guys
That's
like a
creepy.
300 IQ with
Something I saw about vaping. Some people say like, if you're getting vaporized water from a humidifier, that can be bad for you. Only if you're keeping your thing extremely dirty and you're not cleaning it, you can get this bacteria that's like pneumonia.
Yeah.
But with the e-cig stuff, I guess oftentimes when they test people for that stuff, there's like some other chemical, diethyl something, or I don't know.
Good one.
The
That they've
antifreeze.
often find in there too, which is bad for you.
Huh.
Wow.
But
Well-
that's not really necessarily the water.
Well,
vapor,
it makes
which
sense.
is found
though.
often in e-cigarettes.
Okay, well, it makes sense though because if you're vaping the brick, you're going to spend more time working on your Subaru than you are cleaning your vape. You know.
What?
Why the Subaru?
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Oh, you don't know?
that?
Oh, I guess.
Subarus.
Oh, you don't know that? Oh, the car mean the WRX.
No.
Oh, WRX vape with the flat brim and a pop collar. It's very mid 2000s.
Okay.
Or early teens.
Don't be bringing
Really?
shit like this up that we have no clue
You don't.
about.
All right.
No.
Well, I guess you're a
you come
nerd.
here to learn too.
You're a
all right?
fucking nerd.
Honestly, when I think of someone vaping, I think of someone with a fucking truck and fucking the rolling coal. Because I have seen the exact same thing where someone fucking hits the rolling coal, and all of a sudden fucking vape comes out
Yes,
their
but the-
fucking side
the
window.
vape brick is kind of synonymous with being a dickhead in general.
Not all. Wait, how does it go? Not all douches vape,
But all
vapes vapors
No,
douche.
no, all douches. Not all vapors are douches, but not all douches vape.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, that's how it. All right.
Yeah, the douches are vapes.
Anyway,
So.
but that being said, I get it. I get how you could do that because you could smoke inside and it wouldn't stink up your whole fucking house. You could have vape inside.
Yeah, that's what people.
But then it
thought about.
turns into the brick, fucking vape. You know.
So every time you mention brick or vape, you've been like making this dick sucking
Yeah,
movement
because
on
I'm
your
like,
face.
yeah, because it's oral. It's an oral fixation thing.
For sure.
Speaking of oral fixation,
What's up?
did you guys hear the religious news this week?
No, I don't think so.
A priest, Catholic priest.
Is this one of our topics?
Yes.
Okay.
All the
love this
baptisms
segue.
performed by this priest in Arizona have just been determined invalid due to the word "we."
What?
The guy changed one word in what he's supposed to recite for baptisms from "I" to "we," and he's been doing these baptisms for like over a decade, I believe.
Oh,
How?
And all of these.
so it's just kids that are like,
Oh,
So what about those
trying
people
to
that
go
died?
through
And they're like,
whatever
"Well, you weren't
now."
baptized. You're in hell."
Yeah, well,
dude, I saw that story on
that's
the
dumb.
I think like the atheism subreddit.
It's a major church. Too.
Because like,
fucking dogmatic though.
It's
mean,
from the
how-
Diocese of Phoenix.
I mean, how fragile?
Mormons?
no,
Diocese,
Catholics.
not
Well, yeah, but if it's in
the other
Phoenix,
thing.
Arizona,
Catholics
That's
don't live in
Utah.
Phoenix.
Utah.
I know it's not far. I just assume
Arizona is where
Mormons
Phoenix
are
is.
also everywhere.
But I'm reading that article. I'm like, how goddamn fragile is your religion? Where we
Well, they explain
really,
it. Okay.
really, yeah.
So
yeah.
the priest resigned after officials announced a single changed word invalidated all the baptisms
He
he's
was
performed.
resigned.
Yeah, he resigned. So the Diocese of
disgrace.
Phoenix said that all baptisms performed by Reverend Andres Arango until June 17, 2021 were invalid because the priest said "we," quote unquote, instead of "I," quote unquote, when reciting the phrase. I baptize. The phrase is supposed to be "I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit." They said that by changing it to "we," it's about Jesus doing it, and when you say "we," then it's no longer Jesus doing it. It's a community.
Fuck. Oh,
What do
it's
you-
so stupid.
Yeah.
It's like also, what if like a priest stumbled on a word and had to repeat it, or like
That
how many
child's
other
gonna be
times?
drowning.
How many other times has that happened?
He stumbles and he's dead. Ah, shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess this wasn't a good one. Probably just found a little Hitler.
First one's always a throwaway.
Yeah, you're Catholic.
Pre-shoulder.
You're Catholic. You got another one coming down the pipe.
Yeah, Jesus.
Fuck, man.
That's so fucking.
I
that's
guess the
so
good Lord
stupid.
chose not
So-
to bless us.
What makes a little more sense is I remember hearing the story that Obama, when he was getting sworn into presidency, the whatever Supreme Court justice or whatever that did it said the wrong word. And someone like noticed it right away and was like, "No, he needs to do it again because he could be considered illegitimate."
And of course, they latch onto that for 8 fucking
And they
years.
did it again, like
Yeah.
3 hours later rushed in like some
really?
hallway or something. Yeah, because
I think it's funny. You don't actually have to swear in a Bible.
no, you could pick a phone book.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about in a court of law. In a court of law.
But it's funny though. You don't have to be in the Bible. I would prefer the leader of the free world to swear upon the fucking Constitution, something that actually has legitimacy that affects our daily lives.
You don't want like
in
the
a
old
federal
Bible
aspect.
from their family.
Not, but if someone swore in,
I would pick the 1967 July issue of Playboy.
That's awesome. Be like, it's a Bible. Is that what he says? It's a Bible.
Upside down Bible.
It's a Bible.
you
It's Trump.
swear on a signed cheat
Alright,
settlement.
read about it.
He would.
But what do you think would be more offensive to America as a whole if you swear on a book of law or the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, or the Quran? Ooh,
Members of Congress have
Right?
sworn in on a Quran.
Well, fuck you.
Really? I've never heard that before.
Okay, how about the Torah? I don't know, something not the
I mean,
Bible.
I think any of those people are probably freaking out about, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, they're freaking about goddamn anything.
I mean, honestly, I've always thought if I had to go to like court and be a witness on the stand, or you have to like swear on a Bible, I'd be like, no, bring me a phone book.
Bring me the issue
you know
56 of the Green
Bring
Law.
me the Calvin
I
Klein
guess I don't even
catalog.
know. They might not even have a phone book nowadays.
Right.
You know?
Just pull
Do
your
they
phone,
even make
just,
that
just
shit
pull,
anymore?
pull up Yellow Pages
They
on your
just pull
phone.
up here's phoneindex.com. Put your hand on
The
it.
judge goes, here's a pack of Post-its.
I swear on Google because it's more relevant than any scripture.
Yeah.
Or you can just stand up and be like, I swear on this dick.
You just hold your nuts. It's like, I swear to the whole truth, to the book. So help these nuts.
You're cool.
Help me nuts.
So help these nuts.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
funny.
honestly, they can't force you to swear on a Bible.
True.
I don't know what they do nowadays. They probably just be like, okay, just swear then.
Just swear on your face mask.
Just swear into your
you swear on a
face, man.
printout of a Tumblr post about how everyone is the same. I can't even finish
Maybe you
that.
bring your own binder and
bullshit.
just swear on or
Oh,
whatever.
fuck. It's just a printout of just SJW Tumblr posts.
And then there's like a picture of zebras in it or something.
Fuck. Or just like a bunch of like furry porn.
All right.
Moving on.
What topic was that?
Baptisms performed in Arizona by priests
Oh, yeah.
were declared
Oh, yeah.
invalid.
All right. Okay.
gosh.
Next
All
topic.
right,
Next topic.
John, I'm curious.
Yes, sir.
Your topic is men's rights.
Oh,
Men's,
yeah.
men's orgasm rights.
Yeah. Shit.
Ooh.
It was a while ago when I added that. But basically, it comes down to something about. Something
Is there an
if you're
article?
more, I think it's you're more feminist. It's a What the fuck?
This is what
Okay,
your
okay,
link
okay,
says
okay.
about it.
Thank you. Please, yeah, I
Men are viewed as being more entitled to an orgasm than women, according to new psychology
There you go.
research.
Yeah.
Gender differences in sexual entitlement might be contributing to sexual inequality in the bedroom.
There you go.
Discuss.
I mean, okay. As you are aware, I am separated.
I just want to know that this also says this was deleted by the person who originally posted it.
As
That's never
you know,
good.
as you know, like I'm separated. We haven't started official divorce, stuff. But
Separated is the
we are
proper term.
We are separated. It's been 14 years. I always, when it was time for intimacy, I always made sure I finished. Oh, sorry. No.
Now you're getting divorced.
I mean, you've been collecting it though, right? You've been collecting that, right?
Oh yeah, I got. You don't have
Barrels.
you don't have the 5-gallon buckets full of pennies. Any pennies? No, but I find it very interesting because I was raised in pop culture of like that whole the pop culture trope of the comedy. Oh, the guy doesn't
It's like in the
thing.
sex scenes or whatever,
Yeah, and I mean I think because we're all the same age, so we've seen all the pop culture growing up, but I never understood that. Or also being a dork. Being a dork and not ever having a girlfriend until I met my now wife. I never had any kind of experience, so I don't know. But as a white knight neckbeard growing up my entire until I was 19, 20. You know, it's like that's the most important. You know, like hey, be considerate. That's all. That was kind of how my mentality was. Because I can jack off anytime I want. But if we're with somebody, you know, hey, let's
So
treat each
you
other.
feel so entitled to
considerate.
an orgasm that you will jack off to make sure you come.
Well, I'm saying, I mean,
You have to finish yourself.
put the work in. I have no problem. I got no problem.
I think you're right though. This is like I don't know if you want to call it a modern problem or if it's like probably always just been this way though.
It's mansplaining in the bedroom. Let me show you how to come.
Man, sperming.
Close your eyes, open your mouth.
I'm gonna just think about it in like
you're doing it wrong.
think about it in like medieval times. Men had like no clue, even like
There wasn't
what a fucking clitoris was.
Yeah, but
you
that
know?
wasn't the priority. The priority was make a baby.
It was very true, but
Also, before toilet paper,
yeah,
that's about all I got to say about that.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean they weren't
It
showering,
was still.
bathing.
Were they showering?
They would bathe. They'd find a waterfall to bathe in.
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe.
I'm just imagining the sirens like swimming in a
Yeah.
waterfall.
Yeah, we all have boners, okay? Thanks.
I don't have a boner.
Prove it.
I don't have to. You can feel
Wait
it.
a minute. All right. Yeah, I mean, I would tell. Hell, women couldn't vote until the 20s. You know, I mean, so like, who gives a shit? You know, the point is make babies because also because of religion was a major factor in culture up till yesterday. You know, I'm saying. You know,
Are you blaming women for this?
Why
or
blame
what?
women for all my problems? Personally,
I'm just trying to get to, like down to the facts here.
Are you uncomfortable?
There you go.
Who isn't?
But I mean, but that is a very recent thing. You know, I mean, I guess. Well, you know, that's an interesting thing now to look up. You know, feminism as we know it today in the past. Did that exist, or was it just we don't have the time or luxury to have rights? We are going to die if we have a cough.
I mean, I think there was certain eras in humanity when, like, I'm sure there were feminists, you know, as you would describe, like probably not modern feminists, but like, you know, original feminism idea or whatever, the essentials that women can do whatever they want. Because there would have been women warriors, you know, like there have been, you know, like
yeah, and she got burned at the stake. Because,
Joan of Arc.
yeah, but like.
I love that. It's like, oh,
Aphrodite.
we all worship God, but you talk to God? Oh, you're a witch. Fuck you. Because you're a woman. Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
And, you know that kind of...
But there's also, like, Cleopatra. She was a fucking ruler and shit.
That was also
There's also
6,000 years ago.
There's a lot of human history that is not recorded where women were in charge, you know?
Oh,
Well, it's recorded, but I don't want you to see that.
It was deleted at one point. That's right. The Vatican has a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah, it's called the Library
Piles
of
of shit.
A library.
Library of
fucking,
Alexandria.
They burned it.
I can't imagine.
And then what
What we
remain,
lost.
I'm sure the Vatican has.
Yeah,
And
I'm
of course,
sure.
and they have their super secret vault. You know, all that shit. You know, anyway.
They probably have detailed
Conspiracies.
schematics of the pyramids
Conspiracies.
inside of
But the
fucking
point is-
Vatican.
Aliens.
We
Yeah.
recently...
They probably have aliens underneath there.
Oh, they might.
There is a
the
theory
bodies.
about
Yeah.
that. Ancient astronauts.
If
That's what I want to know is why people didn't storm the Vatican. People stormed
because
Area 51.
I got a 95 thesis, but storming ain't one. All right, that's why.
Nice. God damn it. Shit. That's
What-
the smartest
what is
joke
that?
I've ever
What
heard.
is that? What is that? I don't get it.
Luther, Martin Luther, 95 Theses, you nailed the door.
I'm not Luther.
95 Theses in a...
It's in the history
and
books,
aliens
man.
ain't
It's
one.
not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
we learned
Bible.
that in the history.
God damn it.
but
I'm kind of pissed off that you came up with that just now. That is great.
I didn't know
Damn
it was I didn't know it was a thesis.
He rebelled. He was a priest, I believe. He rebelled against the church.
Are you even Lutheran?
Both
No, I'm
Lutheran?
Baptist. But he
Ew.
came up
Yeah.
with 95 reasons why he didn't agree with the Catholic Church and made a big scene and nailed it on the door.
yeah. I know it's a big deal.
And then Lutheranism,
And that was like
Martin Luther.
That was the big first separation, I think, in the church, right? I believe.
Yes.
No,
because
you have the
Greek
also.
The Greek and
No.
it was the Roman and the Russian.
Well, then you had the
Split
king
off.
also of
There
King
have been-
James, or was it? Or some, yeah,
They came back together, I feel like.
Religion has never been cohesive since day fucking one.
Very good point. Very good point.
The Protestant separation from King Louis VIII, as you said, he wanted a divorce. Catholic Church wouldn't get a divorce. He goes, fuck you, I'm out. And he started his own religion, the Protestant branch of the religion. Protestants, then branched off into all the other, non-Catholic Christianities, Lutheranism, baptism, Seventh-day Adventist, all this other shit. Evangelicals, again, it's such segmented.
There's been like 3 big breakaways from Catholic.
But that's not even true because the Catholics broke away from the Jews.
No, oh my God.
Yes, Jesus was a Jew.
No, because Saint Paul
probably a Jew too.
Started the Catholic Church.
Who was originally a Jew.
Yeah.
We're all Jews.
We're all Jews. We're also...
We read the Torah.
Fucking...
we're
nothing
circumcised.
Pre-Jesus. Fuck,
Yeah, you were taught the things.
I mean,
or whatever.
Christ, the Bible's only 4,000 years old. I mean, but,
No, it's not.
We're in the year 2022.
Yeah, Jesus came about 2,000 years after the recorded beginning, like Abraham.
The Bible. That's the Old Testament. New Testament is post Christ.
So you're just throwing out the Old Testament.
Nothing funny and entertaining come out of this discussion.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm telling you this right now. This is a drunk discussion.
You're probably right.
That if we're going to have this discussion, we should have it in a separate podcast that I'm calling.
All right, that's the end of men's orgasm rights.
Let's think. Catholic priest has been exercising
I'd like to record
their right
how
to orgasm.
far we get off topic very quickly.
Well, yeah, just picture a tree, all the branches and
wherever we could go, we will go.
God damn,
no leaf untouched, unfiddled with.
Anyway,
hopefully, it's a fiddle fig.
What?
Go on.
All right,
next topic.
Dick chop.
A dick chop.
Penile self-amputation due to cannabis-induced psychosis.
You guys gonna cut your dicks
off?
There has
been a case reported.
What? I'm so high.
You're about to cut your dick off. Yeah, it was a propaganda thing from the Philippines? What was it? I can't remember.
Self-circumcision.
This was published in January of this year. It says in recent decades, cannabis has been widely used around the world for medical and recreational purposes, both legally and illegally. Aside from therapeutic benefits, cannabis exhibits many adverse effects. Psychosis is one. Okay, so it talks about a case of a 23-year-old Thai man. Apparently, he's the one that chopped his dick off. Does this go on to talk about that this is a fake story?
Basically, it's propaganda, where they say he went crazy smoking weed and he cut his dick off.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely ridiculous.
Propaganda from who?
The government.
There's pictures.
Why would the government put out fucking anti-weed propaganda at this stage?
The rule, the laws of Southeast Asian countries are strict.
Oh, this is in Asia?
Thailand.
I'm sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah, Thailand.
I thought this was America.
I'm sorry. We did this last time. I think it's Singapore. Is it Singapore or is it Philippines? I can't. One of them chewing gum is punishable by jail, but chewing gum. Because it's a littering problem.
I could kind of see that, I suppose.
Oh,
but
I mean...
In Thailand?
Yeah, Thailand.
Do you want to hear the story? Whether it's fake or not?
Is it propaganda?
I don't know. You want to hear it, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all right. Case presentation.
And then I want you to scopes it or
a 23-year-old Thai man who reported cannabis use for 2 years. Yes. He discontinued for 3 months.
Can you keep that voice?
Smoking. You want me to? I could try.
Yeah, he had that voice.
Discontinued for 3 months. Restarted smoking 2 bongs. 2 grams equivalences of cannabis. 2 hours later, he had a penile erection and felt a severe, persistent, sharp pain in his penis and reported that his glands looked distorted. Intending to eradicate this pain, he decided to trim the penile skin several times and completely amputated his penis himself using scissors.
Oh, Jesus. Woo.
So then he was afterwards, he was supposedly diagnosed with cannabis-induced psychosis.
That had been a waste.
And here's the part, I guess,
God
that's sketch. They say it's like without evidence of any other substance abuse. So I don't know. They're just blaming it on. It's like there's a shooting in school. It's like video games and rap music.
Has weed propaganda ever worked here in America or Britain or whatever?
We don't have legal weed.
Well, no, but back in the day, I'm thinking about
but
like Reefer Madness. Exactly.
Yeah,
it's
counterproductive.
Exactly. It like
people are gonna do it.
Makes it cool to do it. Then like, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Cool to do it.
I'm gonna do this because I might cut my dick off.
Do the do.
You gonna cut your dick off later?
Yo, bro, we're gonna hang out.
And do it. Cuts our dicks off.
Extreme.
Hey. You like high school asking a girl out, hey, you gonna go to the dick chopping party later? We're going to the dick chopping party at Brody's Lake House.
They would own something like this too.
The bros.
If the government told you not to do it, you would like, yeah, we're doing it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And bath salts.
Look at coronavirus. Put a mask on. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Don't cut your dick off. Watch me. Fuck. Oh shit.
So it's propaganda. Can we get a alternate fact checked on that or whatever? If it's true propaganda. Propaganda.
I know.
What the? They just have referenced material on here.
Did you guys learn how to differentiate between propaganda and regular literature as a kid, or no? Was that taught in school?
A little bit, yeah.
Kind of, but I mean, that just goes back to critical thinking.
But, not much, right?
Right.
Like, there should have been a class on that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The internet was new then.
For example.
Not just the internet, though.
It's perfect example.
Any sort of.
A couple weeks ago, we talked about the Ben & Jerry's grape ice cream thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, that's more of a
the thing
legend.
I heard,
It's like an urban legend.
Sure. But I didn't think anything more than hearing the story and go, oh, okay. That's one thing.
Because you couldn't fact check.
But on a serious topic, coronavirus, call it, or the Russia buildup in Ukraine, it's like, okay, this isn't like something a factoid that you can just throw away. This is like, oh, you should probably actually figure out who's telling you this information,
Who owns the newspaper or whatever?
The Bezos.
You talked about that.
Post, yeah.
How space exploration by billionaires is good.
I think this might be a really good segue into a topic before we take our break.
Okay.
Sure.
Canada trucks.
Oh, are we teeing that up and taking a break? Is what you're trying to do?
Well, I literally just added it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We can talk about it right now.
I mean,
let's talk about it
now.
No, I don't need to take a break.
Are you following that?
I've been following it, but I'm also kind of confused about it.
Well, let's gather your thoughts. We'll take a break.
So Canada is a country north of America.
Yes. Okay. It's the hat of America.
America's hat, yes. Very nice, unless they're not.
Yeah, they're sorry.
What's that make Alaska then if it's our hat? Like, is that like our ponytail?
Our feather. It's our feather.
Yeah,
a nice feather that doth our cap.
It's even got a little tail out into the Pacific.
It actually does have a nice tail.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's good.
It's kind of like a clump, and then it's got a little tail.
Yeah.
It's like stripped down.
Yeah.
But anyway, why? Is there do the truckers have a defined mission?
Yeah,
statement
they don't
goal.
agree with it. Started off with truckers from.
Do they have a mission statement?
Yes, they don't agree with the legal requirement from Canada that international truckers, so driving back and forth between the U.S. and Canada, have to have their shots.
It's a vaccine mandate,
but it's a Canadian.
Yeah,
mandate,
I think
right?
It might be both sides, but it's specifically Canada.
It is a Canadian thing because everyone's Trudeau. Everyone wants Trudeau to make a fucking decision, and Trudeau says, "You're not welcome in this country unless you're safe." And they go, "Fuck you! I got a job to do."
We're part of this country.
Trucker? No, it's international trucking. That's the thing. It's not just Canadian truckers. It's international trucking.
So there are American truckers up there?
Yes. So it is.
Well, so it started off with Canadian truckers, and I'm not reading anything. This is from what my memories of everything that's happened. Then basically right-wing American news outlets started taking a hold of it, and now you got all the the usual guys. Hawley and Ted Cruz and Rubio and all like saying like, "Oh, we support the Canadian
stand
truckers."
with the
No,
truckers
all these
or whatever.
Americans are going there and trying to block the roads.
Yeah.
So people can't get anything across. Like all the shit that needs to get shipped for like cars in America is getting backlogged big time right now. But the stupid part is though, it was a Canadian issue, and now Americans are there protesting too. And this is from my point of view. It just seems like it's just American right-wing media getting all these people riled up and sending them to like stupid places just to have stupid fucking shit to report, you know?
Yes. It was
News.
exactly.
It's news.
It was dog whistled by American, right-wing entertainment.
It does have huge implications though for the economy.
Holy shit! Yeah. Oh my god.
More delays and stuff.
That's the thing. I mean, hey, hell, I drove semi. You stop trucks. You stop America.
Why wouldn't
It's that simple.
any right-wing extremist person not want this to happen though? Because it's under Biden's watch. And it's going to be Biden's fault, you know?
Yeah.
All that. Even though he has really nothing to do with it, it's a Canadian thing.
Yeah, but it also depends on who's spinning it and who's
But
yelling.
Biden
That's
can
all
get
it
up there
is.
and try to talk to Trudeau, though.
I've
he can try
heard-
to make a move like that and be like, look
I'd rather-
what I did. I fixed it.
I'd rather him talk to fucking Putin, which he did, because I sure wouldn't like to be drafted.
Let's not talk about that yet.
Oh my god! That's
I've
a
heard
whole
that
thing.
the trucking protests
But,
might
yeah.
come to America.
Yes, exactly. I heard something about going from East Coast and just starting it, picking up, snowballing from California,
yeah.
I'm sorry, West
They
Coast.
saw
West
so
East Coast.
the Canadian protest stuff. They've seen a bunch of like Confederate flags and even a couple Nazi flags up there
Well,
now.
no,
Oh yeah,
let's
like I
talk
said,
about
it's
propaganda.
getting dog whistled and co-op by
Were those
right-wing
implanted
nationalism.
or whatever? Or did
They very well may
did the
have
right
been.
wing send someone up there to take a picture with a flag?
Or the left wing, you mean?
Or either
Staging right-wing propaganda. Yes, everything always is a fucking psyop. Everything is designed to make someone do something you want to make money.
So is this an issue, like a side to side political issue? Is it a left or right issue, or is it more
Now,
of a
that's the
union?
thing. Do you consider a freedom?
freedom.
Do you think a freedom issue a political issue? Because that's what the thing is.
It's freedom.
Is the freedom to be unvaccinated, your right to be unvaccinated, that's what the whole thing started with. And then again, a whole snowball with American right-wing nationalism snowballed the whole fucking thing. But I mean,
They
I
grabbed its attention.
I like to I don't say play both sides. I like to think about both sides of the issue. Play devil's advocate. These guys
You have to be rational. Think
these
about
guys feed their children by driving between America and Canada goods. And then Trudeau goes, nope, you can't come in here because you haven't gotten your shots. Even though you sit inside your truck and then go to truck stops and go back inside your truck.
it. Yeah.
There's very little exposure with truck drivers. I mean, I've been there.
Oh,
Now,
I'm sure they
there is,
stop
but there
at those
isn't.
Walmarts and stuff.
There is, but there
somewhere.
isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Walmarts in Canada?
I would assume. I don't know.
I'm sure there are.
So think about truckers. Okay, truckers are basically it's a self-contained network.
Yeah,
Where
essentially.
where basically what the unfortunate part is, yes, it's self-contained until it's not, because the trucker spends 8 months on the road.
Fucks a hooker
3 weeks
at the truck stop.
They're called lot lizards, and they're very nice.
I'm sure they're
Some of them might be dudes, and they're very nice.
What are they called?
Lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
You never
Yes.
heard of a lot lizard?
No.
Yes, they knock on your door and ask you if you'd like your dick sucked, and you go, "How much?" I mean, how much?
How much is it, you
Yeah,
think?
how much? No,
How much
it's
change
about
do you have?
45.
45?
I said average about $45.
You got change for that?
Hey, man, buy him a cheeseburger, give him $2.20s.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, your dick sucked. Okay. Anyway, so okay, say a trucker, Omaha, Werner. We got Werner here.
Werner's a
We
big
got
trucking
Crete.
company here in
Yeah,
Omaha.
Crete down in Lincoln.
That's down in Crete.
Lincoln
Sure.
and Omaha, but there's again and Council Bluffs. There's everywhere. Crete is around. Okay, so you got somebody in Warner gets infected. They go to Canada. They go to a truck stop. They play the claw machine. Get a blowjob. Okay, now the next person gets a blowjob and plays the claw machine. Gets COVID. I mean, so it's self-contained until you take it home. Next thing you know, your wife who's a CNA, your wife is a teacher, your wife who answers phones at Mutual Omaha. Yeah, they have it. And they spread. I understand the Canadian government's stance on this, but I also understand like the truckers need to feed their fucking family. It's a shitty situation no matter how you slice it.
It's also about freedom, though.
It's the freedom to work.
Yeah.
But it's also
the freedom to protest. The freedom to protest.
Exactly. But the problem is it ends up with a just disaster by Calgary, Toronto, I can't remember, but just sitting in the street, just blaring their horns for 48 hours at a time. And as I'm watching this develop, I go, how is someone not just throwing a fucking Molotov off the roof of their fucking apartment building?
Honestly,
because holy shit, oh my god, I cannot believe how irritating that would be.
If it was on Dodge Street or whatever, I was in the fucking heart of it, I would be freaking out.
Yes. So I mean,
for 48 hours,
there's no good. Both sides make sense, and there's really no solution.
Not an obvious.
I would say
one.
just let him go.
Yeah.
Let him go because there's so many negative repercussions happening now.
So is Trudeau in like kind of a standoff with them right now? Like
they've started putting federal restrictions on this shit. They've
I thought they started arresting a couple of them.
Arresting. They're locking down the funding. GoFundMe, I think.
Oh no, yeah, he cut
that off
or whatever.
And there somebody hacked who is funding it, and it's
they released the names
bullshit.
of all the people.
So it's being cracked down.
I say
on.
I'm not following it, but I knew all those facts.
So far, it's not violent. But there's also
it's been less violent than all the protests last summer.
Well, good point. On the Canadian side, or the government side, it's getting cracked down. But on the protest side, it's good luck moving all these trucks, which is an issue right now. They said weeks to pull all these trucks out of the street.
Oh yeah, if they're pulling them.
One, you got to pull let's just say it's loaded, so 80,000 pounds.
Loaded in waste.
Then where are you gonna fucking put it? You got to remove from the street. Then where are you gonna put it?
Yeah, where are you taking it?
Fill up every rest stop and just keep filling it out until because have you driven the Trans-Canada Highway?
No.
Yeah, it's like a fucking back road of Nebraska.
I would just take it.
That is a highway.
Take them out to the country road and fucking park it.
Okay, that's so it becomes an infrastructure issue. Once you arrest all those drivers, what the fuck can you do with their trucks?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing is fucked.
And that's the thing, too, is I was wondering do all these truckers own these trucks? Or are some of these just like a truck that got stuck there? Or are there cars that are stuck in there, too?
Because there are Omaha companies that are up there.
Really?
Yeah. That
are stuck?
I've like two or so. But, there's people involved in the protests that are, the trucks are owned by an Omaha company. A lot... America has a shitload of truck companies.
Yeah, there's a lot of just freelancing too, where you send a truck to fucking Alaska.
Yeah, I mean, there's owner operators and there's drivers, and the drivers that take company trucks and protest with are fucked. Owner operators, well, they're fucked because the government takes their vehicle and they have to figure out how to get it back. But those truckers that take company vehicles and protest with, they get fired. Well, now you're really fucked because now you really can't pay, put food on the table for your children, which is the whole reason you're there. With the whole thing is an absolute disaster.
You know what I want to know, John?
Sucks.
Is this going to affect my Amazon deliveries?
Hasn't affected me yet. Hey, man.
That's just what I want to know.
Yeah, no, I mean, that is the problem. That's what we as Americans think about is, how does this affect me?
Yeah.
Does it?
Truly does.
I don't give a shit.
Does it?
Not yet.
So, when...
Prices are going up.
Hey, I can't get croutons at Sam's Club. They have been out for 2 weeks. That's how it's affecting me.
You're not getting them.
That's all I can see. I don't
say
know.
goodbye to those croutons. You're not getting them ever again. I've heard avocados are going to be out pretty soon.
We get 90% of our avocados from one state in Mexico, and we have said that we're no longer going to be getting avocados from that state in Mexico.
Really?
They threatened some sort of U.S. worker there that I think represents the government and making sure that things meet a certain quality or something. Anyways, somebody was threatened. They were American. America was like, until you can secure or ensure the safety of us, American workers there, we will not be buying any avocados. And they're the only state, I think, in Mexico that are licensed or whatever to actually sell avocados.
So did I just eat my last avocado?
Well, hell, I haven't bought avocados for 3 weeks.
I bought one
just
avocado.
because the
past
prices
week.
have been.
Really?
Yeah,
And
I
it's
haven't
the
even
first one I
seen
bought in
that.
years.
I love avocados.
Yeah, I love me a good
Dude,
avocado.
just half avocado with some sea salt and a spoon, dude. That is where
Yeah,
it's at.
I can see that.
I don't want on sandwiches. I don't want guacamole.
Oh,
Straight
I
to the
love
dome.
these. I like homemaking guacamole.
Okay, yeah. I like cilantro. So I like guacamole. But avocado just straight to the dome, I appreciate. I love that.
You know what? I take
But-
everything back about the beginning of the podcast. We're not friends anymore. If you don't like cilantro, you need to get the fuck out.
Oh, excuse me if I'm fucking allergic to cilantro, I think.
You're allergic.
Yeah, no,
Are you
it's-
one of those weirdos that it tastes like soap?
It tastes weird, yeah.
It tastes weird to you. It's like a weird thing.
Yeah. It's
Certain
weird.
people
It's like-
can't
it's like
eat
10%,
cilantro.
like 10% of the
Explains it.
population on that.
It explains a fucking lot.
I get it. You're cilantro racist. Okay.
Yes, we
Understand.
are. Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Yes, we're
Shit.
cilantro.
Cilantro.
Cilantro. Excuse me, can you talk?
Anyway, hey. Yeah.
Next topic.
No, but I want the avocado.
Avocado?
Avocados are like, cartel protected, basically.
Oh, yeah. Might as well be spit
I saw something on. I think it was either Eater or Business Insider on YouTube. They had a short documentary about, avocado farms and how they are so valuable. I mean, they have a full-time paramilitary staff to protect the avocado farm. It's fucking nuts. I'm like, it's a what?
Dude, it's serious.
That's crazy. I think about it. You spend $2 Chipotle for a scoop avocado. Well, how much avocado's in a scoop? What? A quarter of an avocado? Anyway,
No, probably more than that. It's smashed and shit.
I don't know. Anyway,
I'm gonna miss avocados.
I love avocados. I mean, they're so good. You can't grow them here, obviously.
You could grow an avocado tree. You'd probably get one avocado
You
every
would-
4 years.
What if you get a police raid because I think you have a grow operation, for a hydro operation, but it's just fucking avocados.
You gotta take these for evidence.
Not weed, it's avocados.
Carl. You've seen the prices go up, right?
Oh shit!
I mean,
We're gonna
honestly,
need these for evidence.
it's a genius idea. If you could have a fucking avocado tree growing in a fucking
Dude,
geothermal fucking greenhouse,
Oh.
which our buddy has this fucking crazy idea about growing citrus in Nebraska with it.
100%.
It's doable. It's totally doable with the right kind of greenhouses.
I've done all the math on vertical farming and tilapia because
That's aquaponics.
because
fish?
no
Tilapia?
tilapia vertical farming that the refuse feeds the fish dookie feeds the plants. It's a cycle.
Circle of
Closed
life.
ecosystem.
It's
And-
aquaponics.
and-
That's what you call it.
No,
it's not
no.
hydroponics. Is just when it's just with water. Aquaponics is when you take the fish poo into account. That's what it's called.
I always take fish poo into account. Every decision I make is around fish poop. Anyway, but tilapia it grows quick. There's a lot of it. You can
You can eat it.
per
You
per,
eat your pets.
per cubic
Would
meter.
you eat your pets?
Not
It's
pets.
for farming.
You get attached to those fish. You've been taking care of them.
Yeah, I
You still have-
I
attach
have
them.
300 fish. This one's is Carl. This one's Hank. That's Trisha. This
Trisha
is
looks
Bentley.
delicious.
She is going to be delicious.
That's Dancer. That's
Don't
Prancer.
step on my
So-
joke after I say
so-
the joke, you prick.
You still have to feed
You know
the
what?
fish is a thing.
This is for you.
You realize
Lane.
that?
This is for you, Lane.
What?
Name that
That's for you.
bar.
That's for
All
you,
right,
Lane,
Derek.
you son of a bitch.
This is your first fart you've named. What would you give that
Do you
one?
already have it named?
no.
No, he
It
picks
literally
the he
just
picks the
happened.
winner. We
He
come up
was,
with two
he
names
was just born.
and we
Oh yeah, what's your okay?
Did I just get one idea here?
One
Yeah.
idea.
Who's gonna be
Wow.
this fart's godfather?
I want
the godfather who farts. The fart father. All right, go ahead.
Come on, go.
Oh my
Pick.
Christ!
All right.
Quick, hurry before it hits
He's
you.
stalling.
In like a mouse, out like a bomb.
That's the
Mickey
name
Mouse,
of
I
it.
like a bum. Okay, all right, go ahead.
I was gonna call it the cream of some young way.
Is that, you got cum in your ass?
It's common way, he said earlier. You,
I did not say come
Your fart
away.
cum out of your ass.
you said it was all that whey protein you ate, and then you also got fucked in the ass.
Well,
so-
we're going into March, so in like a mouse, out like a bomb. I like
God
that one because
damn
we're
it.
going into March.
That's 2 weeks away yet.
Okay.
11 days.
I still like it because I don't appreciate you thinking I just walk around with
I know,
jizz in my
sorry,
butt.
I got a little offended at the end. Offensive. I'm not offended.
I'm not saying I don't walk around with jizz in my ass. I'm just telling you I don't appreciate you thinking I do.
Can I ask, how does it smell, though? Because you're into the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it
Describe
didn't hit. It didn't hit.
All right.
It
What
was
would you...
going through these great, high-quality Duluth jeans.
Oh, wow.
And they did not... They did not pass. It
A
filtered.
Duluth shirt,
The
too?
Duluth shirt, yes.
Nice, yeah.
Duluth
Every time you
underpants.
fart, it
looking
squirts out some pine.
What would you...
It's a cedar.
What would you name that fart that you own?
Oh,
Because this is the one thing we jarred that. We've got it in a jar. We're packaging it. You can get it on Patreon. We'll have a silent auction for it.
the essence of a wasted effort.
Wow.
Did you say wasted or wasted?
Oh, perfect. Wasted effort. Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
great. All right. I think
Because,
we got
because
going with that one.
it's a way fart, and I was working out a lot. Then I got lazy yesterday, so
It happens.
Sometimes
you gotta take a little day off,
got it today though.
There you go.
Because there was a chick that with like yoga pants. I was like, do my
Yoga
lat pulls.
pants?
Yoga pants.
Yoga pants.
Chick yoga pants doing stretches in the stretching area. I wasn't being creepy.
At where at?
Are you sure about that?
At Blackface? I swear to God.
Planet Fitness.
Why did I hear that?
I wasn't sitting
Why
there
did I
like
hear
staring at her, but it's like, I'm like, she's in the area.
But as soon as she was in the area, you're going,
Yeah, I was doing rope lat pull downs.
Okay.
And like I've
Little rope lap.
I've increased my weight significantly in the last month. Anyway, so I'm doing like 70 pounds right now. I'm trying
You're
to
getting
max out.
fatter?
he's been losing.
I know, I'm joking.
But I'm in the line of sight. So I'm like, focusing, but I'm like, my eyes are like hard, like to the right, so hard, I'm getting a headache. I'm like, just really getting it. Yeah. It's motivation, dude. Testosterone.
For sure.
Have you farted at the gym?
One time.
I got real
I'm
slipped
so
out.
conscious about
Slipped
that.
out.
Dude, I'm so conscious about being considerate at a gym. I don't want to grunt. I don't want to slam weights. I don't want to.
You gotta make sure you wipe your machine down.
But one time I was after I do my stretching because my sciatic nerve is always fucked up. So I do my stretching. So I do the roll back, grab my leg, the back of your knee, and that pulls you up.
You're just doing stretching.
No, I'm getting up from stretching.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, here we go. So I'm like,
I know exactly what happened.
but what's fucked up though is I go and right into it because I just ripped ass and then I put my face right into it because I'm standing up.
Was everyone watching and
Yeah.
like, you just ate your own fart?
Well, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, and there was one chick like, on the other side of the room with
She's like, that's
headphones
my
on.
new
I'm
tech
like,
talk.
dude, I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
You finished up quick that day and got out of there?
I don't know, man. I go to the gym every other day, so I don't know.
Okay,
I
alright.
can't count it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Anyway, but like today was like a good day for the view, and that really gives you motivation to be like, look at me, You don't know what it's like, Lane.
Give it a all.
You're always handsome, so you don't know what it's like.
I haven't gone to the gym in a
to
really long time.
The idea of this chick, the idea of someone looking at me and not going, what the fuck,
See, I think
You don't know that.
I think you sell yourself a little
You
short.
handsome assholes don't understand
I think plenty of women probably find you handsome. They probably find your size intimidating.
Yeah, and they weigh as much as me.
And they find you handsome.
No, I get hit on by thick, like
Yeah.
small town chicks a lot.
By what?
Small town girls,
The big ones.
not country. Small town.
Just small town girls.
Yeah, I'm saying they're not farmer chicks, not country girls.
Small damn big guy.
Because most
They're just
girl that works on a farm is going to be like big like that.
right.
You know?
They're just small. No, chicks. Farm chicks though.
farm
Come on.
chicks can be
No.
buff.
Oh no,
Like-
that's fine. That's fine. I'm talking about
Yeah. Those fucking horse
the
riding
town
jeans.
of 5,000 people, and they work at the come and go.
Yeah.
They're fat.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say thick,
The Fionas from Shrek.
dude. No, that's where it's at. No, fuck it. No,
All right.
What I'm saying is, there's country girls and there's small town girls. It's a big difference.
For sure. I grew up in the country near a small town.
There you go.
You call them town people. Like, oh yeah, you're from a town. You think you're country, but you live in town your whole life.
Yeah. And it's like they're anyway. Yeah, the people that are right now, the girls that are attracted to me.
So
I am not remotely interested in.
This is good to know. This is good to know. What topic are we on right now? Even to just kind of just ask that.
I have no idea.
Canada trucks.
Oh. I like before we get back into a topic.
Oh my God, you ever been to Canada?
Where we started at.
No, you ever been to Canada?
No, I never have actually.
Derek, you ever been to Canada?
Yes, I have actually.
Oh my God.
Do you need a passport to go to Canada?
Yes, dickhead. It's a different country.
Well, I didn't when I went.
I was like, I didn't think so. I thought they let you in without a passport.
What?
Well, this was back in like
1972?
5 or 6.
Before 2001, when they were
I was
say,
saying,
5
when
or
the fuck
6.
Did you go to? Well, one time I was 4 years old. I was in Minnesota,
in Canada,
and my dad took me to Canada, just to we're Canada, and literally turned around like, oh, here's Canada. We went back to the States, and the U.S. Customs officer goes, "Is that your kid?" Goes, oh yeah. It's like, he had no way to prove that I was his kid.
Yeah, you didn't have a
except
passport.
For the fact that the customs officer saw my dad just take a U-turn. That's how the only reason, he had literally no way to prove that I was his kid. I'm like, oh shit, how do you prove that you have children when you're going between borders? It was kind of a scary
birth
situation.
Certificate. They have like children ID.
So now that we're
whatever.
like,
student ID.
So
nowadays.
it's like I could have been detained by I could be Canadian and I would never met you guys.
Yeah, they could have taken you. Like, this is a Canadian child.
And
he's wearing flannel.
And then I wouldn't be disappointed when
he's one of us.
Get the Mounties.
Yeah, I could be Canadian right now and not be disappointed when people don't invite me to Super Bowl parties. You fuck.
Are you jealous about not being Canadian?
Canadians don't care about the Super Bowl.
What do they care about?
You know what I
mean.
Hockey. That's right. I was thinking like jousting for a second. Like, what do they care about?
Jousting.
Yeah, because I was thinking of Mounties. I had Mounties in my brain with Canada. They also do curling, right?
Curling. I was watching curling at the gym. The Olympics are right now, which honestly I forgot about.
Barely seen any of that.
Yeah, it was Sweden versus Korea. The Swedish chicks were crushing it.
Curling still.
Curling, yeah.
Yeah.
Swedish chicks were crushing it.
You're doing the curls
on the ice and looking at them. The Swedish girls were taking the gold.
Did they have yoga pants on too?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yoga pants are tights.
So what topic is next?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm interested in hearing about Tom Petty and the search for the perfect cup of coffee.
Do you know about Tom Petty and
I think
his
you
coffee
told me about
obsession?
this a while back. Do you want me to see if I have this correctly memorized and summarized?
Guys,
yeah.
Hold on, guys. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here.
What's that?
Tom Petty's dead.
Yeah, dude.
But
it
before
was
he died,
so fucking sad.
Dude,
that one really hurt me in the feels.
Where's Tom Petty from? Quick, off the top of your head.
Florida.
Where's from? Fuck
I didn't know that. I would have never guessed it. Ugly son of a bitch. Great at guitar.
No.
Songwriting.
Was he, I don't know. He had a hell of a voice, hell of fingers,
Just
and he was
songwriting.
great on King of the Hill. Yeah. Guess who's not coming back this new season?
That's fucked up.
Right?
I hope they fucking acknowledge that. Like, oh yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Tom Petty played a voice.
What was his name?
Oh yeah, Tom Petty played Lucky.
Lucky,
the redneck.
Yeah, I can picture. I can picture him. He's like
he slipped on PP. I'm set for life.
It was a recurring character.
Yeah. It was Luann's boyfriend / husband. In the later seasons. Yeah, they got married, and because he got lucky. I got lucky and slipped on PP at the Costco. And I'm set for life. That's what they call me, Lucky. I won $53,000 set for life.
Set for life.
Yeah, but when you live like that,
yeah, for sure,
dude. $50,000 would take me the way I live. Holy shit, that would hold me for a couple of years. Oh, I'm so frugal.
I mean,
I'd probably get 2 years out of $50,000.
A couple, I mean, while I own my house, I own an acre, and I have my truck and my business.
And Lucky lived in a trailer, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
So anyway,
his biggest expense was chrome for his truck. Anyway,
Lucky is not coming back to King of the Hill.
Probably not.
And what do you know about Tom Petty and his coffee obsession?
So did he say he went out to like a diner or something, had some breakfast, and loved a cup of coffee. Ended up talking to someone, and they're like, "Well, this guy makes the coffee here."
The manager. They had to go to the manager. Who made this coffee?
And the guy that made it, though, he had some sort of cup or something. He's like, "This is just how many grams I put into a full pot of coffee."
I mean, he just had like
And
a
Tom
teaspoon.
Petty hired him as like a personal coffee maker.
Nice.
No,
Dude,
no.
personal barista, that's sick.
He didn't hire the guy.
So what's the story then?
So the story actually, as I was researching it, I found out he really enjoyed this certain coffee from Maxwell House and a certain coffee maker or whatever. He had one time. He's like, "This is the best cup of coffee I've ever had. I have to get this kind of coffee, this kind of maker," and he got it for his house. But then he was just like, "Oh, it wasn't the same as it was that one time I had it or whatever."
I'm not gonna fuck it. I'm sorry.
And I think he was on tour, just like go and like, "Hey, that place with a really good coffee shop is like just down the street or whatever. You know, it's probably like 50 miles out of the way or something even. You know, like let's go there or whatever. I want to find out about this coffee." And he shows up the same exact place. The manager is still there. He's like, "I bought this coffee maker from you with the exact same coffee. It doesn't taste the same. Show me what you do to make this coffee so good."
He hunted the guy down.
He like showed back up at the place, and the guy's like, "I literally use like the scooper that it comes with, but I level it out with a knife."
What type of knife is that?
just any knife, or
I
whatever,
know.
you know. But that he was just very adamant. It's like it's got to be the exact amount of coffee, because like the coffee machine has the makers. They've had it all figured out, for ages or whatever. That the right formula, I guess, for coffee or whatever. So Tom Petty.
I was like, I'm a domer.
Yeah, well, and I always notice when I buy coffee packs what it says, and it always says like a rounded tablespoon.
I have a little
Per
thing I
thing,
use,
whatever.
and I do a little dome on
You
top.
shake it,
Yeah,
you dome it,
little
you
dome.
shake it, but then like so it domes off. You don't spoon it
No,
off or you don't
no,
knife it off.
No,
I don't either, but
I got a little extra.
I've started. I have this nice copper tablespoon.
Copper.
It's just copper, and I have another one that I've been like smoothing it out with then, and maybe it's just like that I bought this fancy caramel toffee coffee, but it's been really good, and I'm just trying to.
You think that this is the scraping method? No doming, just scraping.
Yeah, don't dome it. You have to scrape. You have to take that extra second. Well, it probably adds up to 10 seconds, depending on how many scoops of coffee you're making. But I'm thinking it's a gift from Tom Petty
It smells like farts in here.
in the afterlife that like you must scrape off the top of your coffee, or the spoon to equal it out. Exact tablespoon is the perfect way to have coffee. Sorry, you missed half the
No.
conversation. And that's the thing. All coffee bags or cans, whatever, will say a domed scoop
You're a coffee
per
bag.
cup, So
I never honestly recall reading that. I've just always been a domer.
you don't read it. Maybe you should start looking into it.
He like,
Oh!
damn it, son of a whore.
So
Damn.
I would like to know what coffee makers think. I would like to know what the coffee drinkers out there do, or how many people just fucking go
What's the
to the coffee
community
shop.
community's thoughts?
Yeah, what is the community's thoughts on scooping their coffee grounds? Honestly, like, Tom Petty cared a lot about it, so that's like it means something to him. It meant something to him. He's rest in
Have
peace.
you-
But
Have either of you ever had a good cup of coffee?
oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never had a good cup of coffee.
Oh, I've
Coffee
had
is fucking
lots of
gross.
good coffee.
I
make good coffee here because I buy good coffee.
I think that is
I've done both.
the key.
I bought expensive coffee. I bought cheap coffee. It
It's
all
not
tastes
about.
like
I mean,
garbage.
are you a person that just likes to just dump a bunch of grounds into there?
No. I measure it out. I measure it
Do
out.
you scoop it? Do you scoop and then you
Yes.
have to spoon
Yeah,
knife
I
it off?
I have the.
Equal.
Yes, I've done that. I've done the flat scoops, round scoops. Dump it in to approximate how much it is based on previous scoops. It always tastes like shit because coffee's gross. And I drink 5 cups a fucking morning.
Maybe
It's
you're
fucking
maybe
disgusting.
you're more of a tea person.
Maybe.
I also grind my own coffee, and I grind it fairly fine.
Oh, really? You buy beans?
I've done that. I've ground my own coffee.
See, I don't take that fucking extra moment to like grind beans in the morning.
It has a little container, so I can get usually a few days worth.
You know what fucking pisses me off? French presses.
Why? Because they need like a coarse grind.
Because it fucking just like takes fucking too long.
Well, you're supposed to use a coarse
grind.
Have
you French press coffee?
Yes. Yeah.
Bullshit.
I don't get it.
I have a press.
No, I've done it literally once.
It's a fucking hassle. I don't want to fucking wait 20 minutes and do all these fucking like aerobatics things while I'm waiting for fucking
acrobatics.
Coffee.
Somebody put a plant in the other shot glass he owns.
Yeah, my basil.
You can't grow basil in a shot glass.
He's gonna try.
I've can't.
Done it before.
You can't get it out of it. There's a pot in the back of my truck you can have. It's like a little thing I found it on the road the other day.
There's a lot of pot in your truck, I bet.
Yeah, if you get that's in my pocket.
If you get the tip of basil, that's the part that flowers.
Just the tip?
Just the tip of the flowering part. A good like inch or more of that little flowering area. Put that in some water. Sometimes you can get to start growing.
You're full of shit.
No, I've done it before.
Derek, basil grows like a fucking weed.
Yeah, exactly. So you just get the little nice. Cause that's like the
Do you want these shots or not?
Yeah.
Well, then fucking.
You just gonna do it out of the bottle?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. Thanks, Jameson.
Thank you for listening. This is Trash Talk.
Well, let's come into.
Well, that was a mistake because that was way more than a fucking shot I just took. Uh-oh.
Did you drink that whole bottle of Jameson?
I took a big old fucking mouthful. It's not the first time.
Can I do one more Vizzy, and then maybe we should come up with one more topic?
You really not going to jump on that? That was a perfect opportunity to make fun of me.
For swallowing things down your throat?
I said I took a big old mouthful.
Well, sometimes you don't have to jump on the low-hanging fruit because it's just that obvious. We let the audience decide. Thank you. You okay?
Email us
I'm upset.
trashtalkomaha@gmail.com. Let us know. Do you think John took a big one in the mouth?
Let us know if you think we should make fun of him more or just accept the fact that he likes big ones in his mouth.
I'm not here to fuck around.
With coffee scoops.
Yeah. I want to know about the coffee scoops, too, because I think about Tom Petty every time I make coffee. Lately. So.
And I won't pat grounds. No, I won't pat grounds.
I'm gonna scoop 'em up.
Gonna level it.
When there's something
in a world that keeps on doming their grounds.
Not gonna pack these grounds. Actually, have you ever packed grounds in your filter though?
What do you mean?
That'll clock shit up really easy.
I used to be really bad at putting coffee on top of coffee.
Tamping grounds, like you say.
Old coffee, I'd throw coffee on top of it.
Oh!
Yeah.
You filthy bitch.
I know.
No, that's gross. No. Okay, so you take a dickhead at work told me one time, he's like, oh, you have to pack your ground, like tamp
fudge
down.
packing?
Before you start the machine.
Why would you fucking drip coffee?
Yeah, you tamp them down so the water takes longer. Just like packing a pack of cigarettes. It takes longer for the water to go down. So you get more of the coffee flavor.
Does he have a coffee tamper?
No, I've done it. So I have the scooper, the tablespoon scoop. It came with the coffee maker, and then it's like weirdly flat. Anyway, so it's perfect to hit the edges to tamp you. I've tamped my coffee down, and if I've got more time than I know what to do with in the morning, I'll do it. It makes no goddamn difference.
No.
It really doesn't.
You claimed earlier that you can't tell the difference. You've never had a good cup of coffee.
I've never had a good cup of coffee.
So let me ask you this.
And I've had coffee from professional baristas in their homes making delicious coffee, and I go, cool. It tastes like future Dookies. I mean, I'm just going to shit later.
So,
obviously.
Why,
I just must not like coffee.
Yeah, why are you so goddamn picky about coffee?
I don't know.
Drink tea. From now on, don't ever touch coffee again.
No coffee for you. 1 year.
If you're not gonna enjoy it, you don't get to drink it.
Okay, Okay.
Why would you drink it if you don't like it?
Okay, so I'll make 5 cups of coffee and I'll fill my mug. I have a big old 5 cup mug, fill it with ice, creamer, and coffee. That's delicious to me. I love that. Basically,
You don't like black coffee.
the creamer.
So you just like some milk in the morning?
I guess.
Some cream.
I don't know, but also it's the cheapest way to get a fuck ton of caffeine in my system in the morning without drinking 3 Monsters. Basically,
Yeah.
It's so much cheaper because I get Monster in bulk and it's still $1.35 a can.
Fucking like creatine, or can't you get caffeinated like protein? Don't they have that?
I have that.
Yeah, this is like the same thing.
No.
No,
It's also
because you're used to coffee in the morning.
It's also the heat.
That's
also the waking up.
To me,
part of it.
coffee is like a ritual.
cold brew
Like
coffee.
it's just like a
Or do you just
morning
think you
thing.
like
I've done cold brew.
I have to have hot coffee in the morning. It makes poo come right out of me.
I like
Oh, that's true.
warm coffee, not hot coffee.
Well, yeah,
Because I drink out of the straw.
I like
all
my
the
coffee
time,
hot.
I don't want it hot, but you want it
like,
drinkable.
Like if I don't have to go to work,
I want it to
work,
cleanse my colon.
like I'll cleanse it. I'll scoop it right out.
With coffee.
With my dick. Or fingers, whatever.
Coffee enema.
Okay. If
Exists.
I don't have to be anywhere in the morning, like during the day,
You'll do a coffee enema. You have to be near the toilet.
my alarm goes off, finger in the ass. Get her prepped.
You just scoop beans in your butt? Or what?
Hold on, what that
No,
mean?
you're supposed to take brewed
That's how
coffee
you grind it.
and
Why are you-
enema it into your ass. It's a thing. People do it.
Why are you in such a good mood? Don't worry about it. Also,
Age
coffee.
pellet.
So if I don't have anywhere to be, I work from home part time. I work full time part time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if I don't have to be anywhere, I'll drink coffee because I will shit like crazy.
All morning.
Yeah, But there's some weird ritual about getting up, feeding the dogs, making the coffee, sitting in the living room, watching an episode or whatever,
And then having to take a massive
kind of
pill.
like that morning thing, and then I'll work for an hour, and then paint the toilet.
I got racing stripes
In
on mine.
speckles? I've been speckling lately.
Speckling.
No, speckles. They're little
Got
speckles.
some texture to it.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I try to breathe beer?
What topic are we on?
I don't even.
I think we're about out of
I don't
topic.
have a fucking idea.
We need one more to
where-
wrap it up.
Well, where are we at with time wise there, bro?
It's over an hour, probably.
It's
Just
going about
barely.
an hour and a half.
Fuck. Well, I gotta tell you about the AHA. I have to tell you about
The
this.
Heart
What
Association.
about this Heaven's Gate cult member?
I can't remember.
Oh, you know what the Heaven's Gate is? That was
but
the
I can't
Waco
remember.
thing, right?
No. The Waco
Have-
was Branch Davidians.
Yeah, you may be right.
And,
Have you ever seen Kevin Smith's Red State?
We have Super Bowl.
Ooh. Ooh.
I call that one the crackler.
That's a snap crackle pop.
That's good. Well, you're both the crackle thing. So.
Yeah, I stole.
But-
I got inspiration from Darius Crackle.
Well, do you want to accept
he
that, or do you want
snapped,
to try
he
something else?
crackled, and then there was a little pop at the end.
No, man, that's pretty good.
There was no milk involved. What? Oh, I guess it's whey. So yeah, there was milk involved.
Yeah, it
Damn
smells like whey.
Point lane.
I'll take the win. This
You're
week.
one. You're 1-1, fellas.
It's also the Super Bowl.
No. He won the first one.
You're 1-1. I farted twice into the microphone.
Well, we can't end until he does again. or maybe we can. If we can't smell in here.
I can't remember the Heaven's Gate thing, but I gotta tell you about the American Heart Association ball that I just did. Okay. Why did I take a deep breath? God damn it. Okay. I do audio. Yes? You familiar with this?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I am a quote-unquote professional audio engineer.
Yes. I fucking love that. There's no such thing. That's the one thing I would know about
That's
audio.
fucking... Fuck you.
Everyone thinks they're a fucking audio
Oh,
professional.
no, yeah. Everybody thinks they know audio, but...
It is the
don't.
most,
Anyway.
egotistical,
Because it's just like...
Everyone was full of shit. If I met an audio engineer, he's full of shit.
Just
It's
like audio is
No.
Have you ever been in a band in your life?
No.
You ever been in a band?
He played guitar.
Oh, yeah, I've played music.
Okay. Have you been in a band?
We started a band once.
Oh my God damn it. Okay.
I've been in a band.
Audio.
It's true.
Bands.
Audio.
It's very subjective.
Audio is like playing bass. It's very easy to do it, but it's very hard to be good at it.
I step with the bass.
You know what I'm saying? Step at a bass, man. No, anybody can play bass. But not everybody can be good at playing bass. You know what I'm saying? It's passable.
You can be mediocre.
It's
very
passable.
easily be mediocre at bass, yes.
Exactly. It's passable.
Most people don't even realize
you
there's
go to
bass in music.
Do
you
it.
know?
Yeah. I was saying, it's very easy on the surface, but when you get into it, it's very difficult, but
It's like the core. It's the structure.
If you don't know what you're doing, it's very difficult. If you do, it's like whatever. Anyway.
You play bass.
Funny enough, I do play bass. I practice very much. Oh my God! Did you just
Name that fart.
that was
That
disappointment?
Yeah.
All right. What's your guess, Len?
I'm going to say excitement because Derek was really excited about it.
Okay, the great letdown.
I was. More like the great wet down.
God damn it, Derek, with another one. Son of a bitch. You're 2 for 2 on the good one. Puns.
They're
God
going to go with my
damn.
own name, the great wet one.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that was a good one. But I didn't ask you that about the last one.
Anyway, so I'm doing for the American Heart Association Gala. Very big.
So what did you learn about it?
Just the
Big
exhibit
thing.
hall?
It's a grand ballroom, CenturyLink Center. Damn it. CHI. I always forget. I don't.
Yeah.
Hell, I started
It's
when
the
it was
Quest Center, man.
I started when it was fucking Quest.
I still have a lanyard that says Quest
I
Center.
took a paper towel dispenser they were throwing out because I said it's Quest on it. I'm like, give me that shit. Then I realized paper towel, like the rolls are expensive, so I just threw it away. Anyway, hey, I don't like turning off free shit. If I do something with it, great. Anywho, so American Heart Association, big ball. We had the 90-foot screen, 90-foot wide by 15 screen, super ultra wide screen, 4 projector blend. We had the full sound system up. It was the fucking
Fucking bells and whistles.
We were ready for full concert.
That's fucking 32-hour
Right.
setup. Like,
yeah. It was.
I mean, no, with all the people that probably did it, it's probably 200.
Well more. Yeah. It took me 1.5 days.
You,
because I
but
had
the
to fucking
people
wait.
that are also working on it all together.
I'm saying, but audio took me a day and a half because I had to fucking wait for people. But video was the big thing because blending 4 projectors.
Okay, let's not nerd out too much.
Keep
Keep it straightforward. Derek doesn't know what a line array
Dare
is.
you? Speakers in a row. Anyway, it's a big event, very big event. Before
Fancy?
very fancy.
I wouldn't have been allowed with my bandana.
Absolutely not. Everyone's wearing tuxedos unless they're either cheap or very rich and just wearing, button downs with no tie and khakis, It kind of depends. Either you're low class or you're a billionaire, Anyway, everyone's dressed very nicely. A lot of girls are wearing ladies were wearing red dresses.
Ladies in the red dress.
They had a segment called the Sweethearts, which I don't know anything about, but there were 20 girls in red dresses. Okay?
20 girls
Turns
in a
out-
red dress.
Turns out they were all juniors and seniors in high school. I didn't know this.
What did you do?
Impure thoughts. Let's put it that way. I had no fucking clue.
You were saying things on the comm
all these
the whole time?
chicks were just milling about before the show. I'm like, God damn, Then they rehearse, so I go, oh shit, okay, well I guess I won't. Oh, okay, well, okay. Let's put this out of my head. I'm not gonna, Then during the actual program, there was this chick milling around with like a lace back red dress with fucking. She looked 30. So I was like just creeping on her because she's at the bar a lot over here. She's also at the bar. The bar.
Yeah. I love your honesty.
How old
about
are
all
you?
this.
How old do you have to be to drink in the U.S.?
21.
Okay.
Legal
great.
consent.
Oh,
teenage,
thank you so much.
3 years after that.
Thank you. So I'm not that creepy.
No.
And I'm just kind of eyeballing this chick because she's,
You're
20.
running audio. Supposed
Yeah.
to be worried about the microphones and
I'm
audio.
Dude, there's
there's a band going right now?
No, there was one fucking microphone for the whole goddamn thing. They had,
This is just background
yeah,
music.
They had $10,000 worth of audio gear
Silent
for one
auction
fucking microphone.
shit, or
no,
what?
I did the VO for the silent auction too. I'm like, oh, ladies and gentlemen, the
Voice
silent
of God is what
Yeah.
it is.
auction. So this chick, I'm just eyeballing, right?
I fucking.
Turns out
She's an undercover agent.
she
He wishes.
she was part of that Sweethearts thing. She wasn't there for rehearsal. So I never saw her and associated her with being way too young. But she looked 30. And then all of a sudden, bam, she's on stage. I go, excuse me? She's a junior at somewhere. Junior, so I mean she's 17 years old. And I go, all this stuff is just milling in my head. Like, wait, I thought she was late 20s, 30. She's 17. That's a hard 17, right?
A hard 17.
A rough 17.
What else is
I
hard
thought
in
she
this
was a-
situation?
I was until I found out. Turns out,
Yeah.
she's the president of Students Against Destructive Decisions group. I go, oh, you've been fucked up since you were 13. That's why you look 30 when you're 17. Dude, I was like, everything was just going crazy in my
that's-
head.
Yeah. I guess.
I've been just creeping on you at the side of my,
So you admit
side-eyeing
it. So you admit it.
because I thought she was fucking 30. Because she was hanging out with, because there's also a lot of people in red dresses that were well over 50. The age range was everywhere. So I thought this chick was 30. She's 17. I go, oh my God, what happened to you? That sucks. I was like, ew. And I'm like, oh,
I mean, is that
have
a thing more though, where like the Z's? What are they, Zillennials or something?
What?
The newest generation, because that's what she probably was.
Millennials, Gen Z.
There's Gen Z, but they call them something else. They're like Zillennials or something. I swear to God.
And they're born like 20.
Zoomers. There's Zoomers.
Oh,
Zoomers
yeah,
are old
yeah.
people.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, no, no.
Zoomers and boomers. That's
Zoomers
right.
are the new ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Wheels in their
So
shoes
she's a
and stuff.
Zoomer.
Yeah.
I think the Zoomers mature faster. Maybe that's why they're Zoomers, because they identify as boomers
No,
or something.
But there was other chicks that, again.
But this is a real thing about the Generation Z is more
No.
with it.
No, because she's been doing drugs and alcohol since she was 13.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you assuming that's
Because she's a president of
He's coming up with
students.
excuses.
You don't know any of that's true.
Because
you're
she's
presenting
the
that as fact.
It was presented in the whole gala thing. She was the president of Students Against Destructive Decisions, which makes me just think that she's been. Why would you? She started it and is the president of it. She's probably had some fucked up shit happen in her life.
Guilty thoughts.
Thank you for your penance, John. Please do
it's not-
20 Hail Marys.
I'm not Catholic. I'm Lutheran.
I don't know. I mean, like,
means I'll hammer a
what,
nail into my
what do
dickhead.
therapists say in this situation?
The therapist go.
The therapist says the cops are on the way.
Yeah.
I have
We're
a legal,
watching you.
I have a
take
legal,
your medication.
No, it's not like a priest. The therapist goes, I have a legal obligation to notify the authorities.
No, but it's
Good
client.
thing I called them before you got here.
Like,
Okay.
well, we are posting this online.
So I felt like really, I kind of felt bad about that. 'Cause I'm like, holy shit, then first one was like, ugh, then oh.
Okay,
because,
so like,
again, I felt bad.
Is there like a karma involved here?
What
like,
did you learn?
What is,
No,
yeah,
no.
like is there a something to
Yeah, well,
this?
let's-
I didn't
Like,
learn
what-
anything at all.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
what I learned is
No.
Don't put anybody as a minor around John.
what I
He's
learned.
liable
That's
to
fucked
do
up.
something.
No, that's fucked up. Well, no. The lesson to take away from this is if I think someone's my age, I'm going to ask them how fucking old they are. Because,
How old are you? I'm John, by the way.
Hey, how old are you? You want
You
to watch
should-
me chop wood?
Probably ask their name first, and then age,
Hey.
maybe, and then consent.
No,
I think it's
no,
the way to go.
no. So I'll sit there and I'll
Do
flex.
I have your consent to chop this wood?
I'll No, so I'll flex really hard to get to.
This isn't D&D. This is real life.
Oh my God! What? Oh God! What have I been saying?
Real world.
So anyways, the other podcast is John was just playing D&D, and this is a scenario that happened, and you heard a live reenactment tonight. Thank you for listening.
You guys go to fucking balls and shit in D&D, wherever you're at.
I no. John does.
Hey,
Oh, that's great.
from now on D&D, I'm gonna go. Hey, how old are you? No,
Hey.
but anyway,
What's your age?
Well, that's that old.
but also, no, I have to finish the story with
Wrap
something that is not. I cannot excuse.
What's
Because
that?
fucking, I found it too funny. I have to tell you.
Finish the goddamn story.
There were fuck you, Lane. Tell me some interesting
No,
shit.
you're
that you
leaving me
did.
hanging here now. I want to know. That's what it is.
Again, I like it when you're hanging. Don't.
I always hang on.
Okay. There were 3 girls. There were triplets. I mean, like identical triplets, and very
Literally, or just looked all
no,
along?
literally.
Okay.
They're literally identical triplets.
Literal triplets.
Literal
The
identical
same
triplets.
egg
Sorry to say.
separated 3 times.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Fuckhead.
I'm not a doctor. I just pretend to be
Oh,
one.
okay.
But I am a fuckhead.
Play one on
I am a
TV.
fuckhead. I didn't deny that. Of course. My head fucks.
But it's a very like a real rich white shit scenario where
Cocaine?
their last name was Moore, and all 3 girls were M names. I think it was
Oh, okay,
like
these
you know,
triplets.
I think like
They're all M&Ms.
like
triplets, Basil.
triplets. I think it was like Madison, Megan, and Morgan.
Oh my
You know, all
God.
these rich white girl M names, and
They're literally the same person.
And so the dad had to present them, then walk back to the other side of the stage and then go grab the other chick. And I didn't see whatever. And as they walked by, again, this is all just like stupid shit in my head. I'm sure they were perfectly lovely girls. I don't care.
Oh my god.
But all I could think was they're triplets. You put all 3 together, you can make one good looking chick. Isn't that fucked up? But the whole time I thought that and I just started giggling.
And the result of the lie detector test is you're in China.
Hey, that's not funny. Don't fuck around with that. That's not funny. That'll ruin someone's life. I've heard about it. The guy killed himself about it. So I don't want to
Becoming a chimo?
not becoming accused of.
Oh,
And that-
okay.
Yeah, so I'm like that's not.
So yes,
and
becoming
also,
a timeout.
Also, ew. Like
Yeah.
the fuck? I don't want to be.
Agreed.
Even
Ew.
think about.
Were these triplets underage?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
17.
But you're just saying, like, that's just a funny joke, honestly.
It's still just like these 3 triplets can make.
Were
one
they
piece
not
fucking
good
chick.
looking?
Honestly, I'm sure they weren't like all they weren't ogres, but whatever. I'm sure.
The sound effect. What was that?
I don't know. Because if I say they were good looking, I feel.
This is my daughter Morgan. She says hi.
This is Maggie.
Yeah, but if you ask me that and I say, "Oh no, they were beautiful girls," that's obviously not a good look. I mean, so they were
You said
whatever.
They have beautiful souls.
Ugh. Yeah. I'm sure if. Anyway,
It's about personality, right?
for high
You
school
know?
girls, I'm sure they were fine.
Maybe they
That's
had
not
beautiful feet.
That's not the point. The point is, what the fuck, Lane? Beautiful feet. What?
Yeah. I don't know.
The fuck, dude?
Maybe they got that going for them. Maybe they have 6 feet that look exactly alike.
When you say maybe they have 6 feet, do you mean that between the triplets they have 6 feet, which would be right,
Yeah.
or they have 6 feet per person?
No, not that they each have 6 feet.
Okay.
They're not all like
Oh.
ticks or spiders or whatever, but
Spiders.
What the fuck?
spiders have 8.
I just
think we've gone off the
thought
rails
I
here.
thought it was funny. I was thinking about that fucking foot fetish.
So that was the Super Bowl topic.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It could have been. It could have
It
been.
wasn't though. Don't lie to me. How did we start that?
Oh,
Where did we?
'cause I
originally...
said-
John's
I wanna talk
talking
about the
about
EHA.
looking at underage women
Oh my
and being
God.
guilty for
No,
those
not-
thoughts.
No.
no. I thought she was 30. It was just a rough 17.
I'm gonna call this final topic right now. Let's call this one up. What is the final topic, Derek? Or John, who's ever got an idea?
Well,
John has a thing called bucket of protein on here. I've been avoiding it, but I keep coming back.
We haven't covered that yet.
What is a bucket of protein?
I feel like we've
Yeah,
talked
but you
about
haven't
that.
even brought up Theragun yet. And that involves a butthole. So
I mentioned that before we started the podcast. What Theragun?
I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep that
Senegal?
in the back pocket.
Who's back pocket
Literally.
one? Is that more of a guest topic?
No. No, but I'm not gonna bring it up now. Bucket of protein. Okay. So
KFC.
Fantastic. You brought
No.
fantastic segue.
Is it KFC?
Why can't I hear myself? You turn me down, you son of a bitch? You turn me off? You son of a fucking bitch?
No, you just backed up a little bit.
No, I can't. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Bucket of protein.
Okay. So you know how I've been farting, whey farts?
Yeah.
Okay. So last night I went to look up, how much the most protein I can get per serving because I don't want to spend a bunch of money.
What's the serving?
I don't know. Whatever they say is a serving, right? Because I don't want to
The
spend
protein brand.
Because I don't want to spend a bunch of.
That's what he's trying to figure out. What type of protein to get.
We're
Because I don't
clarifying.
want to spend a bunch of money on protein, without.
He wants to what's bang for his butt.
Thank you.
Naturally.
And I one time at Sam's Club a couple years ago, I saw a 5-gallon bucket of protein powder they were selling. So I went on Amazon. I looked up
5-gallon bucket.
Yes. I went on Amazon. I looked up bucket of protein. I found.
Can you?
I can't remember the brand, but it's beef protein, not whey protein. So it's not developed. It's not derived from whey. It's derived from actual beef. Where you going, Derek?
No, I'm good. No.
Oh, you're asking for a drink.
No, I was asking, can you look up bucket of protein?
Bucket of protein. All right. Go on, John.
Anyway,
What is it? What is it?
Anyway.
Well, let's see what you found is what he's going to find.
So it's a bucket of beef protein, not whey protein, but actual derived from the meat of the cow, not the milk
Compacted?
of the cow.
Bone? Cow bone.
Beef.
Beef.
So it's beef protein derived from the meat, not the milk.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And so when I'm looking at it, I'm like, holy shit, 50 grams of protein per serving. I go, oh, okay, that's pretty decent. Because it's been, everything else like 20, right? 50 grams? Great. I go to look at it. First off, one serving is 1,200 calories. As opposed to the 110 I take with the iso protein.
Jesus.
Okay? Holy shit, right? And then I'm going to look into it. I realize there's only 15 servings per bucket of protein.
How big was a serving?
And the bucket of protein is 15 pounds. So you take an entire pound of
You
protein
eat a cow
powder?
a week? A powderized cow a week?
So you take a pound of protein powder per serve, and you only get 50 fucking grams of protein and 1,200 calories. But I'm like,
Is
okay.
it called carnivore mass?
Yeah, there we go. yes, the red
Big
bucket.
steer 1250.
Oh my god.
It's a 15-pound bucket.
Wait, tell me.
Carnivore mass, big steer 1250.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Bucket of protein.
Bucket of beef protein.
Motherfucker. Bucket beef by the bucket.
Eat a powderized cow a week.
Sunday.
Eating beef powder,
So you have to take, I think the serving was like 360 grams of powder to get 50 grams of protein. I go, fuck you. So I went to GNC after the gym today and I ended up spending $350.
Jesus.
I got a lot of shit.
When you buy in bulk,
Yeah, it's the kind of stuff that like it's gonna last me the next year. Just because like the pre-workout, the nitric oxide, that shit's gonna last me forever. But I got the
It's $300
That's
next
something
year.
that's made for guys who are like trying to go for Mr. Universe.
no.
No,
Not at
no,
all.
everything. Is
Oh no,
THC.
the bucket is not what I spent today. Why did you mimic punching yourself in the dick, Derek?
That was me grabbing
I wish-
my dick.
I would have got that fucking video. Oh well. Anyway, well that's it for Trash Talk tonight, I guess.
I guess.
All right.
We'll be back next week with more
Name that wave fart.
naming wave farts and other sorts of farts. Make sure you email us.
TrashTalkOmaha@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Whew.
I love you.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
God. Fuck you.
Trashy.